Good morning, folks. This is Naeem Aslam, Chief Market Analyst at Evertrade, and welcome to our daily technical analysis video. And excuse me, folks, again for this sort of husky voice, still under recovery process. So let's continue our conversation and let's discuss about the technical analysis on these two assets, which is gold and oil. Now, folks, if you've seen any of our previous videos, you will see and you will know that we've talked about gold and oil prices moving higher from their critical levels. Gold prices, just to discuss, to touch very shortly, they were trading in around 1770 when we did our last video, and we talked about the possibility of gold prices moving higher, which they did, and about oil, it was trading below 40 and then near 43, and then we talked about prices going all the way to 45. So let's have a little deeper look into that. As always, it is important for us to go through these disclaimers and risk warnings. Anything which will be discussed cannot be perceived as advice. If you are seeking for one, please do consider consulting with your own advisors. Now, I'm going to bring out the MT4 platform and the chart which is right in front of you. This is your gold daily chart. And then the three important moving averages that we have are as follows. First of all, it is your 200-day simple moving average in green. And then you have your 50-day simple moving average in pink. And finally, your 100-day simple moving average, which is in yellow. So when we look at the prices, we can see one thing very clear, which is that the prices are about to cross above the 200-day simple moving average. This is quite an important point. Why? Because if the price crosses above the 200-day simple moving average, it will confirm and it will send a signal that bulls are strongly back in control of the price, and they are going to push the prices from here to all the way to their next price level. And the next price level obviously is going to be your 50, and from after 50 it is going to be your 100-day simple moving average. But clearly the price has moved up from this particular zone, which was obviously coming from this particular area where this consolidation happened, and after that we saw this massive rally. So, and in addition to that, one more important thing about that is that if we look at the weekly time frame, and again something that we've discussed is that the prices were coming very close to its 50-week moving average on the daily time frame, which is quite an important one because the price was trading well away from its 50-day simple moving average. At this point, the price was trading right over here, but then the price came all the way from here back towards its 50-week moving average. And when that happened, clearly, the move kind of happened from there onwards. So that is something that obviously we need to keep a very close eye on the bigger time frames. But one thing is for sure, which is that yes, the price has moved from its 50-week moving average on the weekly time frame that has provided the support, and at the same time, this support area, which comes from the 50-week moving average on the weekly time frame, is in line with the consolidation area right over here where the massive rally occurred the last time, as I've discussed over here. So this was the rally, and then this was a retracement into this level, into this area, and this retracement area obviously comes in line with a 50-week moving average. So now when we look at the prices, what we really focused on is just these particular areas right over here as the next resistance level. But before we do that, it is also important to look at the intraday price levels as well. So the first sort of a big bull signal came for prices when the price moved above its 50-day simple moving average, which was right around this particular price level. Because after that, the move was very, very smooth and the move was clearly to the upside from there onwards, and prices continue to move higher from there. All right, so let's have a quick look at oil prices as well before we call, we call it a day. So let me just bring out the oil chart. So this is your crude oil prices. So I'm going to click on that, and then on the daily time frame, what we see is that yes, prices are. Let's just delete all of these ones because now we really don't need any of these ones now. So what we see is that we have to go into our weekly time frame to find our next resistance zone. And for me, the next resistance zone for the price on the weekly time frame is really that area near 48 price level, just in around over here. So now the price is really sort of approaching that resistance area on the weekly time frame. Now, obviously, the price has crossed above this particular 50 week simple moving average. Now, it is going to be challenged in around 47 to 48, and break of this one is going to push the prices towards its next resistance area, which is going to be near 52. Or to be very precise, that area is going to come from the top of this particular candle. So just a wick of that candle, which is going to be right over here. So these are the price levels that we're really looking at. Now, if you are wondering where could be the entry for this particular trade, the entry for this particular trade can be like it can be just when the price breaks out of these particular zones, the one that I have mentioned. So the breakout of this one, or right now, one can do is like maybe short the trade for a very small retracement. But at the same time, you also need to pay attention to is that a very big bull signal is about to come, which is that the 50-day simple moving average over here is about to cross above the 100-day simple moving average, which is quite an important one. And the last time that happened was right over here. And at the time when the 50 crossed above the 100-day simple moving average, the price kind of continued its rally from its 37 to all the way to 43. All right, folks, that's all for today, and I'll see you guys next time.